Welcome back to another episode of Bordeaux. I'm going to just quickly show you where we ended our last episode. We beat Montpellier 2-0. We beat Nice 1-0 and Lille 3-0. So at the end of the episode, I remember we were looking, really, really strong in the league. Our owner, in fact, had asked us to try to string 5 wins together, which we managed to do. In between that episode and right now when I'm speaking to you, we did lose 4-0 to Liverpool in the Champions League. So that has completely cemented our status as going out of the group stages at this stage. I know we're going to have to play everybody again, but we're done with the Champions League this season, which is going to allow us to focus more on the league and the cup. And right now we are sitting in first place because we went on to beat Ken 3-0. Ken, the little Ken that was actually up in 5th at one point so far this season. So there's been a little bit of time that has passed, and now we're going to have a very, very packed schedule coming up. Nimes, 2 days later, Rennes, 2 days later, Juventus, 3 days later, Orleans, 3 days later, PSG, 2 days later, Reims, 3 days later, Sociedad, and 3 days later, Marseille. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches in quick succession. Starting November 18th. Obviously, we're not going to be able to get to all 8 of them in this episode, but we have quite a bit of fixtures piling up. And if you look at the squad right now, I was talking at the end of the episode about possibly selling Sankare. Well, when I look at us, and I looked at us a little bit closer here, Tchouaméni is going to be going out on loan, and when he goes out on loan on the 1st of January, if we were to give Sankare up, that would literally leave us with Leriche, Adli, and Bijol, 3 players to cover the rest of the midfield. So that's 6 players in midfield. That's just not, you can't do that unless, of course we could pick up someone in the January transfer window, but that's leaving us quite threadbare. So I'm not going to be selling him unless I know I'm bringing someone in. I'm not going to be selling him right now, so we can just go ahead and take that offer off the table. And I think we already did, actually. Yeah, we took care of it. They're looking at him. In fact, the sporting director commented when we got the offer. Doesn't say it now, but when we got the offer, he said teams are circling because they know that his contract is coming to an end, in like 9 months, 8 months. All right, first game of this series is going to be Nîmes. Then we've got Stade Rennais, then Juventus, which I'm not going to be playing any big players in. So that'll be a B team game. Which means this is going to be a B team game. So the game against Rennes in the middle will be the A team match. Sandler has been looking good with his big afro. So far, he's been a good pickup for us. Karike is growing. You can see here Costil has actually dropped his overall. This is what happens when players get older. He's 32 years old, the workhorse, the captain of the team, but unfortunately time is the great equalizer, so he is starting to decrease, and so we're really going to start giving Poussine some more minutes here, trying to develop him. I have been thinking about the possibility of looking at a long-term substitution for Costil. Someone who's got a little bit more in their locker right now than the young Frenchman Poussine. Kalou has been performing well for us so far since we decided to keep him and loan Mateus Pereira. This looks like pretty much what I want. I want Garcia on the bench, though, so he can try to get some minutes. You want Tchouaméni on the bench, I think. That's what we want. Okay, and this is B team. We're coach moding against Nîmes Olympique. Just real quick before we do that, take a real quick look at the table. I'm so proud of us right now. Undefeated in 10 games. Bordeaux 28 points out of a possible 30. It's incredible. Goal differential 27. We have scored 30 goals and we've allowed 3 in 10 matches. So that's very, very good. Good start to the season. It should be noted that PSG is 1 point behind us, so they're staying right in step with us. And then Reims surprisingly in 3rd, Etienne 4th, Marseille back up to 5th after we beat Caen. And the team that we're about to play is last in the division. So it's a good chance for B team here. And seeing that they're last kind of makes me want to give Garcia some minutes here. And let Vitinho get a little bit of rest. We're going to have so many games coming up here. I think I counted 8 games in quick succession. He'll definitely be getting minutes. The new signing from Brazil. Okay. Players who have a high passing ability on special passing skills can, depending on the circumstances, perform trick passes. These can involve floating the ball. Okay, so that's cool. Here we go.
Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact.
Okay, so it's going to be
much anticipated.
a rainy game, it looks like.
But the forecast is that it will be wet. Perhaps very wet by the time.
Very, very rainy. Uh-oh. And I switched away right at the crucial moment.
If only.
Well, the run was really impressive.
I don't know.
The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
I was acting like I was playing. I'm not playing, I'm coaching. Ooh. Nice chance there. Cornelius put the ball in, actually. Here he is. Kalou, Adley. Not able to get it across to Cornelius.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when
he's had a good start to his season, Yassine Adley.
Then they need to see as much of the ball as possible. Shoots!
Ooh, wow, that crept into the corner, in the side netting, I should say. Boy, it's a rough start for us. Didn't see this one coming. Bozak. I think he's Turkish. He just crept across his man. I think it was Jovanovic that he beat. Yep. To this ball. Jovanovic swung at it but missed. Alright, Bordeaux is down 1-0 in the 14th minute.
Played out to the right. Adventurous run from a defender.
Good cross. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Nice little link up between Kalou and Cornelius. Oh my goodness, we're getting closer and closer. Couldn't tell if that hit the bar or if they cleared it off themselves, but we're getting warmer here. We need to equalize.
He's got options in the box.
We're looking for it.
It's good distance on it. Forward it goes. Can he finish?
But Nîmes has been able to get some good chances.
Which can open up many possibilities.
It's out for a throw-in.
Lobs it in gently.
Here's Garcia. I opted with him over Coutinho to start the match because I was looking at the league and seeing that we're playing the worst team in the league. But, you know, you should never underestimate your opponent.
Great defending. That needed doing.
And I may need to put Coutinho on at halftime.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aimed low and direct. Assistant referee.
Okay, is that offside? Yeah.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Get that clear.
Neem throw in.
Good idea, just poorly executed.
And that's half. So, disappointing start to the match.
So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward.
Definitely not happy with that half. Garcia has a lot more in the tank right now than Kalou, so actually I'm going to put Coutinho on the right, and that's one of the beautiful things about him is that he's so versatile. He can play out there as well, just as well as he plays on the left.
Bordeaux need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Also, I'm going to need to get us on attack mode here.
Fires it in low.
Here we go.
Quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Adley.
I think it was
Garcia lost it at a crucial moment.
He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Cornelius, Adley, he's not offsides. It's tied up, 1-1. Yassine Adley, he's making a call on his phone. I don't know who he's calling, but I love it.
Seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Great strength by Cornelius. Able to hold off his man and then get it into Adley, who I thought was offsides at the time.
Look, this is
it's
not
1-1.
Peter. This is hard and fast
58th
football.
minute. Here's Adley again. Good ball up to Cornelius, just not able to get to it in time. Sankari is looking exhausted, so we're going to put Lerage on for him very soon.
Chance to shoot. A chance to play it in.
As soon as possible.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get
nice.
a whole lot busier.
Karike with the interception.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hit long and direct. And the flag has stayed down.
And he makes the steal, gets it up to Adley. Continue it.
You have to admire.
Here we go. Getting it out to the right. Coutinho's got it. Ball wasn't good enough.
He looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
I'm looking at making 2 subs here as soon as I can. One for Sankari, and maybe one more of a more attacking nature, I think. Ooh, Coutinho almost put it back into the path of another Bordeaux player. Couldn't tell who it was. And Neem on the counter here. Ooh, corner kick. Alright, you know what? We're making 2 subs. I think we're going to bring on Mendy for Cornelius. Although he has been good today. Lerage coming on for Sankari, for sure. And then, do we want a fullback or do we want Mendy? I think we want Mendy. I mean, we could settle for the draw for sure with Sabali if we put him in, and possibly he could get something for us on the counter, but Mendy really is the one who can put the ball in the net, so we're going to do that. Make those subs. We've got attack mode on. There's 10 minutes left of the match.
Knocks it away.
Here is Mendy. It's it out to Garcia. Lerge, the other substitute. Poor pass.
Tries to dink it in.
But Bordeaux wins it back. Garcia. Adley up to Pellinard. Mendy. There it is. That's why I put him on. 2-1. And he goes straight to the Bordeaux fans.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Pellinard.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that.
And it was Kalou that dinked it over to Mendy with an assured finish. I like this angle. Oh, it was Vitinho. Sorry, it was Vitinho. I looked at the number on his back and I forgot. Vitinho has taken the number 13 from Kalou in the summer. And Mendy leads the boys over the boards, celebrating with the fans in the corner of the track. It's 2-1 Bordeaux with about 5 minutes left to go. We just got to hold on now. Oh my God. Oh my God.
He has done it. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Wow.
Just so calm under pressure.
That's really frustrating to see that. I tried to switch back to defensive mode. Poussin made a world-class save, and then number 22, Karike, the ball bounces off of him. Back to the Nimes players, center it in. Sandler gets beat to the ball by Bozak, and it's all level again. We're going to try for one more chance here, but I think there's nothing left on the clock. 2 minutes? Okay, we're going to go attack. See if we can get something out of it. It's a corner. The goalkeeper's up for it. Everyone's up for it. And we missed the header. Well, Bordeaux with a draw against Nîmes. First in the league against last in the league, and we get a draw. That's not very good. Not very good at all, especially giving up that late goal like that. I'm really disappointed with that. We do maintain our undefeated streak, but you know, that's not what we wanted. Now, looking around the league, Monaco actually drew against Guingamp. Lyon beat Dijon, but PSG drew against Rennes, which means that we are going to stay in first, surprisingly. Marseille lost to Caen. Caen is like the story of the season for me. They're sitting on fourth. So we're staying in first. We're staying 1 point ahead of PSG, who got their first draw of the season. Everybody else is 10 points behind us. You know what? It makes it a little bit more disappointing because then we would have gotten 2 points further ahead. We would have been 3 points ahead of PSG if we had gotten that win. Or 4. No. It would have been 3. Yep. We're not quite at the level we'd like to be just yet, but the fact that we can play in a match like this is proof of our ability. Well, that's pretty ridiculous, Cornelius. You're talking about playing against the worst team in the league, bud. If you're talking about playing against them like that, I'm going to have to draw you into questioning, sir. Always keeping my eye on these scouting reports. They are very important. Switching back to the A-team squad here for this match. Poussin wasn't even bad in that last match. Man, that was rough. Mendy has grown to the level 80 finally after much hard work. but he deserves it. Tchouaméni didn't get any minutes in the last match, unfortunately, and he'll be going back to the I don't know what you call it, the reserves. I don't know, because he's not going to play this match. Kamano is going to come back on. He's having a great start to his season, as is Saint-Maximin. Both of them excellent. Cyprien, another one who's been great so far. The A team really, as a whole, has really been shining. We make any changes with that? We could put Adley on the bench. Give him another chance to get minutes. I'm actually going to put Tchouaméni there. I don't know if that will come back to bite me or not. I hope it won't. Where is Ren? Let's just check before we coach mode this. 10th. Alright, we're coach moding. If they were further up, you know, I'd be thinking about playing it myself. Going with the away jersey. Alright. Let's turn it around. I didn't like that draw. It was not a very good draw.
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open.
All right.
I suspect that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes,
It's going to be another rainy match.
plenty of it. We have in front of us
And in PES, obviously when there is rain, that affects the way that the ball moves on the ground. So it is important to note. Costil gets down for the save.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest...
Otavio with a little bit of a risky tackle, but he wins the ball.
Challenge, but well within the laws.
Ooh, thought Mendy was going to go in for it there.
Yang with a delicate ball. Gorgeous control there.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. Niang clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defense
Well, so far it's been
deal with the man or
all
deal with the
Ren.
space.
You're going to need to get us on attack mode once we get some possession.
Forward it goes.
There we go.
Some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with
All
a
right.
false nine. No one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think
I'm
it's
not
an
sure
attempt
who
to
he's
just
talking
confuse
about
this
because we're
defense
not playing with a false
constant
nine, so
interchange and different movement.
if they're playing with a false nine, I wasn't aware of
Who's
it.
gonna get that? Bordeaux on a
But
5-game
maybe that's why
winning
it's
run away
false
from the-
nine. Yes, let's go Saint-Maximin with a big header. The summer signing continues to perform for us, and we take the 1-0 lead.
A lovely header,
The
but
away
really
fans are
it was
loving
all
it.
about the
I'm loving
delivery.
it.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct
Great
it
header.
exactly where he wanted into that net. I think
Who
when it
gave the
comes to
cross?
aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Was it Vada? Or is that... Nope, that's around Martin, I think. Was that Vada? I saw a 3... Oh, it's number 23, Vada, of course. They all went over to him. Good cross. Great header by Saint-Maximin to beat the keeper.
Still a
28th
fragile
minute.
lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Now we need to build on it. Because in the last match, we
Hardly
took a
anything
lead and
between
then
the
we allowed them
sides.
to come back.
The score is
Not
1-0.
once, but twice.
And the counter is on.
And B team's ears are still ringing from Willie Scow's, giving them a tongue lashing after that one, I'm sure.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Out wide to the right. Whipped in. Shoots!
Oof, great save by Costil.
Very well to
The
get
captain
Oh, that's a sparkling
keeping
save.
us on top of
Absolutely
this
sparkling.
match.
His reflexes were ultra sharp.
5 minutes left in the half.
Gets good
It
distance
must
on
be
it.
said that Ren has been dangerous.
Niang. Hits one.
Nope, there it is.
Really well
Just
taken
as I
goal.
was talking about it.
On the
There they
cusp of
go.
half-time, he delivers.
Looked way too
Perfect
easy.
timing.
The keeper deserves some sympathy.
The
there.
young
He may
winger,
not have seen that
Sar,
until
I've
too
heard
late.
of him. Just got in front of Pablo, it looks like,
And
and
has certainly made
beat
things interesting.
Costil,
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes
who
on.
has been
As to
playing
what will
well
happen
for
from
us.
here, I've no idea.
But he can't save everything, and it's 1-1.
Cuts it out.
Oh,
First
instead of giving us the
45 minutes
corner,
are
it's halftime.
really interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Yep, Ren has had most of the possession, most of the shots, most of the passes. We're gonna need to get it turned around quickly here,
Bordeaux
because the
all rolling
momentum
for the
is
second period.
definitely shifted to them.
Changes
again.
made by neither side from what we understand.
That was poor.
Keeper goes long. Bordeaux settled for a point
Mendy
from that gripping
back
game
to
last
Kamano,
time
I
out.
think, and back
Going
up to
through.
Mendy again.
Ball's
He
loose,
wins it
who's getting
twice
there?
from his defender.
He's had a shot.
Oh!
Big relief. It just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking
The Mendy
is,
fighting
"Please,
for it, I love
ground,
it.
Swallow me up."
It was a great ball in. Pretty bad finish.
Stade Rennais have it back and they can go again. Yang. Aimed long and
Good
direct.
defending that time, and
Forward
Mendy's
it
through on
goes.
goal.
He's on his way.
Oh!
Referee has just said play on.
And he misses the opportunity to put us up.
Goes for goal.
And Costil saves us for the third time.
Being played forward. Stade Rennais are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny
Here it is
runners the
again. Mendy's
opportunity
through
of
again.
going beyond that rear
And
guard.
he fails to make it count again.
Niang.
He's looking a little isolated
Got
up there.
options out wide.
Oof, it's getting real dicey at the back. St. Maximin, Mendy.
Great run, this is coming.
Cross
Great leap.
to Kamano, who's able to get
Harmlessly behind.
a shot off, but it looks like it's going to be a goal kick. So who to sub on is the question.
It's going to be changed now with the ball out of play.
70th minute. Well, we're going to need something here. Both of our wingers have looked good is the problem. I think we'll put on Pellinard on the left to cover, and I think we'll put Vitinho on for Kamano. I haven't changed the center midfield yet, and I know that. I will do that. Nice defense by Pellinard.
Better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
That's got to be a yellow card. Great tackle that time.
Now the breakaway.
Here we go.
Helps the
St.
ball out
Maximin
wide.
on the
left
right.
his man.
Vitinho was on. Here comes Cyprian.
And he's there to away. And it's got through.
Back to St. Maximin. Poor cross that time, but Pellinard recovers it, puts it into Mendy. Oh, good save by the keeper. And we're going to make our last substitution here. It's going to be Chouameni for Vada. And there's that yellow for Vitinho that I thought we were going to get. The ref pulled it back and addressed that. And now we've got our corner. Short corner. Poor. About 10 minutes left in this one. We are in attack mode. Oh, Koundé lost that header. Up to Mendy, who gets it up to Vitinho. Oh, I thought that was in. Well, this is looking like 2 draws in a row. 87th minute. I'm going to put attack on here.
Time is ticking away.
Mendy's got it with St. Maximin, and we lost it.
Bordeaux merit full marks for their attitude and application.
That's got to be game.
It means an awful lot, obviously.
Looks to clip it forward.
Another draw, 2 draws on the bounce for Bordeaux. Not what we want right now, especially when we're trying to prioritize the league. We're playing 10th in the league here, and they looked very good in this game. So I think I'm going to need to play the next match myself and get us back on the winning road. Sarr got the man of the match for Stade Rennais. Disappointing. Monaco got the win. Lyon lost. PSG won, so we're going to bump down to 2nd as a result of those 2 draws. And Marseille drew with Nîmes. So there it is. We are still undefeated, but we are 2nd now in the league, behind PSG by 1 point. And really, we weren't ever really in control of that match, I have to say. Rennes looked actually probably more dangerous than we did. We started to get more chances there near the end, but I guess, you know, the one with Vitinho really comes to mind. It didn't feel like we ever really had that match under control. And a draw, unfortunately, was probably a fair result. We're rotating heavily for the PSG game. I mean, the Juventus game. We do have PSG coming up, though. Giving Adley a lot of minutes. Trying to help him develop. Same idea there with Garcia over Vitinho. Vitinho's not going to grow at all. He's a solid player, but he's not going to grow anymore. And lastly with Chouameni, trying to give youth a chance. So we might as well go all the way with that, because there's no way we're going to be making it out of the group. We're going to skip it. And it's a good thing we did. 4-0 to Juventus. We dropped to bottom of the group now. Never got a win. 2 draws, 3 losses. Might be one more, I think, against Sociedad. And that'll do it for our run in the Champions League this season. But it was our first one. We'll come back stronger next time, and it'll allow us to focus on the league and push for you know, a title race with PSG, and definitely gonna go for the cup this year as well. I think we've got more time. Yeah. Okay, Orléans. Well, Orléans and then PSG, it looks like. So that one against PSG, I definitely want to play, because that's number 1 and number 2 in the league. That's a big one. Getting everybody back in. Okay. There we go. Wow, they are not a good squad at all, though. Oh, I really don't need to play all these guys against them. I think Garcia got the start in the last match. I'll at least give Kamano a little bit more of a rest. And I've got PSG coming up, so and do a couple little things there. We'll do Vitinha, we'll do Sandler. 2 of our summer signings. And I am going to do it in coach mode because I just don't think I need to play this. You know, if that sounds arrogant, well, hope it doesn't come back to bite me. We really shouldn't need to play it. I know I said I would play the next one, but I'm definitely playing the PSG one.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough.
It's been a rainy month, huh? There it is. Oh, thought that was an early goal for Bordeaux. Oh, Mendy! Mendy just dribbles around his dude and gets it to Cyprien for the early goal. 1-0 Bordeaux. Great start, great start. That's exactly what we needed, boys. Nice pass in, St. Maximin. Good finish by the summer signing from Fiorentina, Wylan Cyprien. Don't know how or if. Don't know if I'm saying that right. Don't know how to say it. But he's French. Wylan Cyprien, maybe? That's my guess. We got another great chance there. Piling on the pressure. I'm definitely going to put attack mode on.
That's been lever clear.
Foul called against us, I think, there. Got a little over-enthusiastic. Bordeaux players perhaps sensing blood. Do I speak too soon? You know, we did draw against the bottom team in the league just 2 days ago, or 2 games ago. But here comes Vitinho. And there's a very, very neat finish from St. Maximin, 2-0. He's been on a tear for us. He's been scoring just left and right. I wouldn't be surprised if he's our leading scorer, and or he's right there with Mendy, at least. 2-0. Bordeaux over newly promoted Orléans.
It's 2-0. Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Helps available out wide. And he heaves
I
it
was
forward.
watching the Arsenal match earlier today, and this was the score line around this time in the game, and
Good distance on that.
my friend Clay and I were wondering, is this going to turn into a 4-1, a 5-0, or is it going to stay at 2-0? And it stayed at 2-0, so
Really didn't have enough to
You know,
concern the defence.
none of them are bad results, but I would like to see some more goals. Nice back heel.
Pushes it out
Great
wide.
link up. All of the link up play has been really nice there.
Statistically,
That
the
move
worst defence in the
especially.
league.
35 minutes in,
Plays it out
Bordeaux
to the
has
wing.
been pretty much in control of this match.
Bordeaux
Orléans
in
had
control here on the brink of
a couple
half-time.
chances so far in this half, but
He's got away.
haven't been able to do anything with them.
Something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
This is that linking that I'm talking about. 2-0 first half. We struck early and we struck twice.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter.
It is looking pretty straightforward. Four shots on target, and almost twice the amount of passes than our opponents.
Comfortable two-goal cushion.
I think I am gonna actually take off Cyprien and put Adley on, give him more minutes, and rest Cyprien before the crucial top of the table battle against PSG coming up right around the corner.
And the second half gets underway.
Oh, Mendy almost nipped in there for
Seek a performance here, which
steal.
reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions.
Oh, that was a little scary.
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Played out to the right. He's left his man.
Sandler with a
Oh,
big
great
tackle.
defending. That needed
Looked a
doing.
little scary whether it was a penalty or not, but Aaron Martin let his man get by him pretty easily there.
Out wide to the right. Beautifully done. This is promising.
And that time he manages to
Referee's given a throw.
break up the play.
Good challenge. He just stood
Sandler
firm.
again, standing firm.
Bordeaux with this two-goal lead. They're certainly looking much
Aaron
more
Martin up to
assured side.
Vitinho.
Going through.
Gets a throw in. We will make another sub here. It's just looking very comfortable for us, so why not? Let's take off another big player and let's put on another youngster. Bijol, he hasn't seen enough minutes for what I want. I want to give him more minutes, you know. Otavio's not going to grow that much more in his career. He's 25, maybe 26 now even, and Bijol is only 20.
And he's whipped it in low. Goes for goal.
I think that was Vada that took that.
Brings it forward. Oh, really good feet from him.
Sabali, good interception there. Maximin up on the right wing. He's looking so good for us right now. Adley gets fouled, puts the ball in, and we get the goal anyway.
Yes!
We get the goal anyway, and it's Vitinho.
And the lead is
3-0
extended
Bordeaux.
still further.
Adley gets fouled on the outside of the box right here. It was almost a penalty. And then Mendy chips it over to Vitinho, who takes it on the bounce near post to beat the keeper. Adley with a nice little spin move there to lead into it. Really cool finish from Vitinho.
There's going to be a a change now.
He's
with the ball out of
been,
play.
just like St. Maximin, he's just been firing on all cylinders since we signed
They
him.
are romping out of sight.
Part of the reason why Bordeaux has been doing so well
Cuts it out.
this beginning of the season have been these summer
There's a long
signings.
ball.
Really upgraded the squad. 72nd minute. I think it's time for the last sub. It's going to probably be a defensive one
And he's there to hoof it away.
to kind of close this game out.
He's made sure that
Although
will
I
get
wouldn't
through.
mind taking off one more
For the referee.
A-teamer to rest before PSG. Although both of these guys are A-teamers, Sabali and Aron Martin. Sabali probably has a little bit less juice in the tank. Mendy's pretty tired though. I think I'm going to take Mendy off just to allow him to rest a little bit more before PSG. We've got 15 minutes left in this one. Let's bring on Cornelius. Let's take off our number 9 so he can get a standing applause from the crowd. And Cornelius has looked good this season for us, so
Knocked away.
nothing wrong with giving him some minutes here.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Sandler kept it in play. Vitinho puts it in a great position for Cornelius. I'm surprised he wasn't able to
Forward it goes.
strike that.
Orléans have it back and they can go again.
About 10 to go.
All the
It's
way
3-0, and this one looks like it's done. We're just going to put defense mode on, see this one out. I want to get a clean sheet. Nice header by Sandler. Big afro rising. Ooh, good turn by Vitinho. Oh, and he gets it back and puts a great ball in for Cornelius, the sub. They're calling it an own goal. I guess it was an own goal, but still,
Well, that wasn't in the script.
he was the
You
reason
have
for
to
the
feel
own
for him,
goal.
Peter.
He
It's
forced
ended
that guy to
in
do
some
that.
embarrassment.
Vitinho was the source of all of it. He put a great ball in right there. Look at this angle. This is a great angle for it. It was a perfect ball. Right past all the defenders. Goalkeeper didn't stretch for it. Cornelius was pushing on his man and he put it in the goal. 4-0 Bordeaux.
They all count one.
Right at pretty much the end of the game, too.
Really good feet. Orléans could
Huh.
have here their
I'm surprised he
final
gave the
chance.
corner. For us, that would be the end of the match.
Good save. He got a decent
And there it is. 4-0. Clean
Referee
sheet.
looks at his watch and
Nice,
blows his whistle.
clean result.
Bordeaux were irresistible here. Dominant,
And
utterly
Bordeaux
ruthless.
gets back in the
Only ever one
winning
result.
How would
you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Bordeaux simply made their superiority
I don't know.
count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to
winning
go to
ways.
turbo.
Thank you.
Well, that's it from us.
All right.
Thanks very much, Jim.
I think that's going to be it for this episode, too. St. Maximin got man of the match. Mendy was right with him. Vitinho, Cyprian, all got 7.5s. Looking around the league, Marseille drew with Rennes. Monaco beat Saint-Etienne. Lyon beat Troyes. PSG drew, so that means we are back on top of the league. There we are, sitting in first, 33 points, still undefeated after 13 games. It was lucky number 13 for us. And that'll wrap up the month. The month of November is over. We had 4 matches, 2 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses. St. Maximin led the way with 3 goals for us. Mendy had 4 assists. And St. Maximin with an average rating of 7.3. No big standouts, I would say, on the month. I guess the 3-0 over Ken was big. And that last one against Orléans, although not a very big side. And we are definitely out of the Champions League, that's for sure. Team of the month, St. Maximin and Mendy leading the line. No other Bordeaux players featured. Meligoni, while on loan, Meligoni has seen his OPR boosted to 72. I love this stuff. Because if I had kept him, he would be sitting on a 70 who wouldn't have grown at all. But instead I loaned him. And now, in the future, I can decide whether I want to sell him, make more money because he'll be worth more to us, or maybe I decide, you know what, Otavio has seen the end of his days at Bordeaux, and we're going to give Bijol and Meligoni the opportunity to fight it out, because both of them are, I believe, 20 years old. Bijol is 74, and Meligoni is now a 72. We've really got something going here with these young players that are out on loan who are just getting better and better. Koundé has become totally indispensable, and I agree with that. His leader team role has increased to 3. More players will have their condition boosted by 1 for derbies and other key matches, which is very important. Otavio has also become more of a leader. He's boosted up to a level 2. Cyprian, very happy. Whatever the situation, I just want to give my all for the team, you know. I think that early goal was key, and we just pushed on from there. I don't think I have enough time in this episode to play the PSG match. That's a match that I'm going to play myself. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. And Bordeaux is back up to first in the league. We may be out of Europe, but as December is starting here, we're looking forward to continuing to push for the league. We're in the title race at this point, I'd say. There's a title race starting to form between us and the mighty Paris Saint-Germain. Looks like we have replaced Monaco as the second best team in France, at least right now, momentarily. We're definitely firing on all cylinders, and we're going to focus on the league and the cup in the coming episodes. So until next time, bye-bye.